have a short tale for you today. It's out of a book called The Great Fairy Tale Classics, the story of the hare and the tortoise and other tales. So here's the tortoise, and there's the hare. I'm going to read just the short story of the tortoise and the hare, or the hare and the tortoise. And I'll read the others another time. How's that sound? Okay? Once upon a time, a conceited hare challenged a long-suffering tortoise to an absurd race. And incredible though it may seem to you, this is the story. The Hare and the Tortoise. Once upon a time there was a hare who, boasting how he could run faster than anyone else, was forever teasing a tortoise for its slowness. Then one day the irate tortoise answered back, "Who do you think you are? There's no denying you're swift, but even you can be beaten." The hare squealed with laughter. "Beaten in a race? By whom? Not you, surely. I bet there's nobody in the world that can win against me. I'm so speedy. Now why don't you try?" Annoyed by such bragging, the tortoise accepted the challenge. A course was planned, and the next day at dawn they stood at the starting line. The hare yawned sleepily as the meek tortoise trudged slowly off. When the hare saw how painfully slow his rival was, he decided, half asleep on his feet, to have a quick nap. "Take your time," he said. "I'll have 40 winks and catch up with you in a minute." Oh, nappy time for the hare. There's the tortoise. The hare woke with a start from a fitful sleep and gazed around looking for the tortoise. But the creature was only a short distance away, having barely covered a third of the course. Breathing a sigh of relief, the hare decided he might as well have breakfast too, and off he went to munch some cabbages he had noticed in a nearby field. But the heavy meal in the hot sun made his eyelids droop. With a careless glance at the tortoise, now halfway along the course, he decided to have another snooze before flashing past the winning post. And smiling at the thought of the look on the tortoise's face when he saw the hare speed by, he fell fast asleep and was soon snoring happily. The sun started to sink and below the horizon, and the tortoise, who had been plodding towards the winning post since morning, was scarcely a yard from the finish. At that very point the hare woke with a jolt. He could see the tortoise a speck in the distance, and away he dashed. He leaped and bounded at a great rate, his tongue lolling and gasping for breath. Just a little more and he'd be first at the finish. But the hare's last leap was just too late, for the tortoise had beaten him to the winning post. Poor hare! Tired and in disgrace, he slumped down beside the tortoise, who was silently smiling at him. "Slowly does it every time," he said. And there you go. That is the Hare and the Tortoise story. We'll read another one soon. This is just a short one, and off to bed or enjoy your break or going outside or off to school. Thanks for tuning in. This is Chrispy Patty.